This is the Treyguey Podcast.
All right. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Treyguey Podcast, and then we're here with the interview with a special lady, very beautiful lady from Chicago, originally from the Bronx. Kimberly Rivera, welcome to the Treyguey Podcast.
Thank you for having me.
No, absolutely. It's a pleasure. What's going on?
Happy pajama season.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, actually, yeah.
We should call it out.
I almost
so
forgot.
Yeah, so if you're watching the video, we all have our sleeping attire on.
Yeah.
Javi, what do you got on?
I think it's a memeluco. Obviously, it's a onesie.
Yeah.
It was a burrito or
It's like a camel llama.
like a camel. Yeah.
Now, does it have the little booty flap in the back?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it
Show
doesn't.
the
You do it
people.
right
Show the
then.
people.
Show the people.
But you got your little tail feather.
You got a
yeah, you got a little
tail.
tail.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got a little tail.
I didn't even know that. But
Yeah. Shake.
You know what? That's
Shake that
one of
little tail.
That's one of the things that I always say that, like, I wish I had a tail.
But now you do.
Yeah, but I wanted to like stay up. So when I'm happy, I'm like shaking it and like,
like
walking.
half
When you're
erect?
not-
Yeah, and then when I'm
Okay,
sad, it's
okay.
like in between my butt cheeks.
Oh,
Yeah, you know,
it's
like-
an extension of your emotions.
Right. Like people will know when to fuck with me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
you
oh,
see?
he's cool. He's
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
today.
yeah.
Like, oh, he.
It's like a peacock, right?
Yeah.
Let me look at his tail.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't with it.
He ain't with it.
Don't fuck with him.
Don't
No,
fuck with
not
him.
today.
Don't
He
ask
hasn't
him
had
for
his
favor.
cafe.
And you have pockets. I love anything with pockets. Is like
pockets.
Yeah.
pockets
Yeah.
are a must. Do you have
Although-
pockets?
Yeah.
If I have to potty, I have to take all this off. And
That's, you know what? For me, that's something that is so funny, but the girls talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Like rompers and jumpers are the cutest thing to wear.
they're hot
Until
too.
you go to the bathroom and you realize like I'm butt ass naked.
Right.
In this bathroom.
How do you-
Like that's so.
How
weird.
do you avoid it touching the floor and getting wet? The romper,
Well, obviously you don't. I mean, keep it by your knees, no? I mean, that's what
Yeah.
I do. I keep them by my knees. So I don't like.
I dry my pants like I use the stretch
Yes,
right below
yeah,
my knees
yeah.
to keep it up.
Yeah.
From
But
them falling?
sometimes you
They
bring your
fall.
knees in
Yeah.
and they'll fall.
Right.
No, you got to keep them knees
You got
open.
your knees
you
open.
gotta
just.
So
Yeah.
you gotta bust it open.
You got to stretch.
Bust it. Bust it.
The only stretch. You're like in
Right,
the cheap squat, a lunge, like holding the pants
No,
up.
yeah. At work, we have badges too, so I like try to keep them like by my knees, so people won't see the badge and know who's in there. You know? Yeah.
Oh, Johnson, you were here again.
We were just here an hour ago.
Right. Damn, boy. Tell you to change that
That's
diet,
funny.
boy.
That is so funny.
Get that chorro going.
Holding the bag.
Right. Like,
Take somebody else's, put it on.
lift up your legs.
Oh man.
So Kim, explain your
Yeah, you told
your
us about your
sleeping
outfit.
attire. Your pajama.
My shirt says I'm like 105% tired because I'm probably am.
Always.
Okay. Always.
Always. I mean,
Constant
I
tired.
do a lot, so I'm always tired. But then when I get home, I'm hype. It's like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm like, what should I do? What should I do?
That happens to
You're
me.
cleaning at 4 a.m. Yeah,
Straight
yeah.
up doing dishes. I start like trying to meal prep, and then I end up like eating what I cooked. Like, who does that? You know, it's weird.
And you stay up late, right?
It would be 5, 6 a.m, and I'm still watching TV.
You know what happens to me? Like, I go out the night before, and then I wake up 7 a.m. I'm tired. I'm mad. I was like, man, I didn't get my full sleep. And I was like, but when I get home, I'm gonna go straight to bed. I get home, I'm like wide awake on my phone. Like,
Yeah. You're scrolling in your
right,
bed. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Swiping right. Tinder.
So what I do now to make myself go to sleep, and it's weird and it works, like instantly fall asleep, is ASMR. Like I am in love with ASMR right now. So this is like
Oh.
giving me the whole like I
whole
want to tap on
experience?
something
Yeah.
just because there's a mic in my.
Can you give us a little preview of what ASMR would sound like?
Ooh.
Go to sleep, and they'll like play with the camera. Go to sleep. Give me your phone.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
I'm all in it.
Yeah?
I'm gonna start a little channel. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. But I'll put it
That's a
on.
little free preview for you guys.
Yeah.
See what's coming for the future.
Your project's coming soon.
Go to sleep. I'll put it on and I'll
Yeah.
just watch it or listen to it and I'll knock out.
Really?
Like instantly.
Wow.
How many people you think just listened to this just fell asleep?
I hope not.
The show
Finish
just
the
started.
interview.
Hey,
Interview.
wake up. Wake up.
Wake your ass up.
Wake up.
We just started. Come back.
Wake up.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'll stay up for a little bit, but then I'm like, you know what? No. Ya te pasaste.
Yeah.
Let's go to sleep. I'll put the ASMR and I'm like, knock out.
Yeah.
It's not like back in the day where you used to, perform for 24 hours and then still going the next day.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Yeah. I need to
No.
go bed by like 9.
I wish I could.
What time was your bedtime?
Man, so I get out of the studio Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock.
Ooh.
So if there's a social, then obviously
Stick around.
I'll be out and about. But I want to say if there's no social and I'm going straight home, by the time I lock up, take a shower, whatever, it should be 12:30. Usually, like if I don't stay up more than 12:30. But there's times where I'll be up till 5.
Damn.
And Victor will be coming home. I'm like, hey. I'm just watching TV.
He's going to work, right? He's going to work.
He works midnight, so he's
okay.
coming home like around 6, 7, 8, depending on his day.
Okay.
And I'm just sitting on the couch, like, want to have breakfast? Like, I'm up. It's
Victor,
so
by the way, is the boo thing. Shout out to Victor.
my boo, my cutie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to watch the videos to make myself go to sleep because if not, I'll be up till 5, 6 in the
So
morning.
you do this every night?
I do.
Damn.
I have a YouTube playlist. I'm not kidding you.
Really?
Yes. We'll talk about the later.
All right, we'll
but
talk
yes.
about the playlist later.
You know, Javi has another technique to make him fall asleep.
What? That was.
You know.
Okay.
It works.
Yeah,
right?
it works.
Yeah, whatever works.
Yeah,
But,
since the first man, that's how you fall
Right.
asleep. Yeah.
So going on to your outfit back again.
That was awesome.
I'm gonna call you out. What happened here? Like I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little rip right over here.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this is the funniest thing in the world.
Looks like
so. I
Se
have
quemó.
no,
No?
se quemó. So I bought these at Family Dollar. I bought these plaid. I don't know if you can see there, like plaid. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bought them. We walked back to where I was staying at the moment or living at the moment, and Kip, or you guys might know him as Miguel.
Yeah.
Pagan.
He just moved out, right?
Yes,
To New York.
I call him Kip. Love you, Kip. We get to the house. I'm trying to get the pajamas out, and the alarm was still on. He's like, yo, like the alarm's still on. I'm like, well, then let's go back. He's like, girl, we're not about to walk all the way back to. We walked for a minute and a half, right? So I'm like, what am I gonna do? He's like, don't worry about it. He started playing with it and like cut it out.
Yeah.
So
So-
this is because the alarm was there. I did not steal it.
Okay, no,
Okay,
that's
I
fine.
paid for them, but the alarm
We
didn't take
believe
it
you.
out.
Gotcha.
So that's basically what happened.
So how long have the PJs lasted for? The dollar store has some quality
I've
shit
had them
that'll
for 4
last.
years.
There you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Little thigh action.
Yeah,
there, you
right,
know?
right. Little
Kinda
sneak
cute.
peek.
Little
Yeah,
sneak,
yeah,
you know?
little sneak.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's
Give it to him.
It's like summer, but like you said, it's like
Yeah.
spring is raining, is winter. So like when little thigh action
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
summer.
yeah.
Fuck it.
So got the flannel because it's cold, and
Right,
just
right.
a little bit of everything.
Gotcha.
Cool.
So you comfortable and sexy.
Tú sabes.
Hey,
Like this.
dale.
And then I put it away.
right.
I'm like, hey,
got it.
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lady in the streets. Out of the sheets.
Well, clearly not, because I got holes up in here. But yeah,
What about you, Cremasa?
I got I can't tell if it's like a Hugh Hefner type robe
I'm taking it.
or it's like a old abuelita when she like
Okay.
just tosses it to go pick up the
Right, to go pick up the tortillas.
Yeah.
the tortillas.
Yeah.
Right.
but you don't have the hair back, so that would say Hugh Hefner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
like
Hugh Hefner,
Rolos.
okay.
Take
Little
off the shirt,
pañuelo.
man. Fuck it. Embrace that shit, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. Rip it open. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. So it's kind of in between, you know.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Do you really sleep? All right, let's be honest. Who sleeps like this?
No,
All right, I'll go first. I just sleep in briefs, right?
it just depends. Like, I'll sleep. Like, I definitely always have to wear a shirt.
Okay.
So even if it's like this or a tank top, I don't know why.
Is that for like controlling? Like
So I think so.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
they just be like,
they be going,
they
okay.
just be partying.
Wake up.
I don't know why. That's another I think about. I always have to have on a shirt.
Okay.
No socks.
Yeah, no
And then
socks.
pants. I mean, I'll probably start with them, and if it's hot, I'll take them off. Like it's just kind of weird, but definitely always a shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Kamasa? You
Same
sleep in
thing.
that?
No.
No?
This is when you walk around.
Okay.
So I sleep in a beater,
Wife beater?
But
white
he's like a
beater.
beater.
All right.
And my oldest pair
Of Chones?
Of Chones.
Nah, why the oldest?
Because I feel like it's still contained, but it's not tight around. If it's a new pair of Chones, yeah, I come a little wore out.
Yeah, all right.
But the oldest, but they're still like good. They ain't got no holes in it. Because I'm like, how you contain it? Holes. Like what?
You're not the only one with the holes now.
It depends on the circumference of the hole. If it's too big, then they're gone.
Okay.
But there is a limit. There's a threshold for holes.
Do you measure them? Like
right. How do you know what's the limit?
like-
What's the quality check on that
Depends
shit?
how much sunlight goes through where I hold them up.
Damn, boy.
He's like 2 fingers fit.
Right.
Still good.
Like that's an in-house Chones. That's not outside.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
You're a 2-finger guy?
Something like that.
Yeah, I love
cool.
it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So,
So something I want to preface before we watched your interview with Stacey Paulin.
Yes.
So we're not gonna ask the same questions. Love the
Okay.
interview. You guys should go watch it. It's on Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah.
On her page.
Yes.
Right.
Verse 2.
I shared it too.
Yeah.
You shared it too. Okay.
Go check that out.
Go
guys.
check it out. It's a dope interview because we're not asking the same questions. So.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into it.
So I know you you led a ladies team when you were 13.
Yes.
How was it directing people older than you? Or what was the age of your members?
They were definitely older than me. They were like they had children that were in my classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
because
so,
I can't imagine for me like taking instruction from a 13-year-old like.
You know what's funny? David Melendez, may he rest in peace, love him to pieces. I wouldn't be here. A lot of people wouldn't be where they are if it wasn't for him. Whether he taught you or not, like he gave a platform to many people. So
Can you give a little description about David? Like,
always with a big smile.
okay.
Very welcoming, loved his kids meaning us. He was a believer where he saw you and he knew. It's weird, like he saw you and he knew exactly what you were meant for. For example, me and my cousin, or we're not really cousins, but
Yeah.
we're cousins. You already know.
Right, right.
You
We're
already-
almost cousins. Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
At the end of the show,
We
we're going to
talked
be
about it in the
primos.
car. We're cousins. Me and my cousin, our parents made us take classes. We took classes in the summer, and then they enrolled us in the September, like when the classes started for everyone else.
Okay.
And just because of what he saw in the summer for like 1 month, he put us in the advanced performance class. And me and my cousin were like,
Why?
you know, we were so lost. But he saw in us something that we didn't, you know? So
Yeah.
he was a believer. Like he knew. He would see you and be like, okay. And he took a lot of people to different places. He took the kids to Japan for the first time. He
you
gave
go
a
to
lot of
Japan?
opportunities.
Wow.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
He gave a lot of opportunities to a lot of the teens, and you know, a lot of them ended up teaching. And because of him, you know, hey, I think you should teach my class. Same thing for me. He's like, oh, come with me. Come here on Tuesday at whatever. I'm just making this up right now. Come Tuesday at 7:00. Okay, cool. So I go to the studio, and we go into the back room. I remember like it was yesterday as far as the room and everything. There were 3 ladies, sorry. And he's like, this is your team. I'm like,
Wow.
okay. And I could see in their face that they were like,
Like, what the
she's
fuck?
in my daughter's, you know, she's in my
Right,
kids'
yeah.
class. So he's like, put something on. So I play something. He's like, dance. And I'm like, do, you know, do my
Yeah.
thing. And I could see in their faces, they're like,
Like, oh.
okay. And it just kind of happened. Like it was, I don't think that had I known what I know now, that I would have done it, because I'm someone that always thinks I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm not ready. So I probably wouldn't have done it, but he just kind of didn't give me a choice. This is your team.
That's awesome. I mean, like,
And he gave us the name. I don't even know if we had an actual name. He gave us the name Three Viejas and a Little Lady. That's what he would call us. But I can't remember our actual name, but that's what he would call us. 3 Viejas and a Little Lady.
that should have been the name of the team.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask one of the girls to see if we had a name. I'm pretty sure we did. But yeah, it was awesome.
Are any of the ladies still in the dancing?
No, But their daughters are somewhat still in the scene, and then one of them, their daughter's daughter, like their granddaughter, is dancing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's that?
So Nancy is the one that was on my team.
Okay.
Ashley is her daughter. I don't know what Ashley's daughter's name is, but she takes classes in New York.
Oh, wow.
She's like about 5 now, 5, 6,
wow.
yeah.
Did you
Still
costume
going.
design at 13?
No, we would go shopping and like we did a routine that was like a boogaloo. So we're like, okay, we need to look like, I wanted the like ponytail with like metallic pants and just kind of like very Austin Powers-y,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
So we would just go shopping and okay, we like this, boom, boom, great,
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go? Discovery?
They don't. You know what? Discovery is not a New York thing.
It's not?
It's only a Chicago
Oh
thing.
shit!
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
What's a Discovery in New York?
I would say Easy Pickens.
Easy pick.
Okay.
Easy Pickens.
Is that on Fordham Road?
Pretty Girl. Yes, Fordham Road. Come on. Yeah, Easy Pickens and Pretty Girl. It's like, or there's like a Bombini. There's a few stores that you won't find here.
Okay.
A few of them.
Oh, sure.
Is that where you would pick up your jersey chest from?
I didn't have one. No, I did. I picked it up. I think it was Pretty Girl.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a lot of cute little like.
Yeah.
like
And they're
on the go,
affordable,
on
right?
the
Is
budget.
Pretty Girl like the
Yeah.
equivalent to like a Dots? Or to like a Discovery?
I don't know what a Dots is.
A Dots is like a Discovery.
It's like a Discovery,
yeah.
This,
You could walk
I
out
feel
with
like-
20 outfits for
I
20
feel
bucks.
like Easy Pickens is like a Discovery, and Pretty Girl is a little like, I don't want to say lower, but
Okay.
it's kind of like,
Okay.
so anything that's less than Discovery
Yeah.
would be Pretty Girl.
Now is it like you can only wear the outfit once? Because then once you wash it like disintegrates? Or?
Thank God, no. I mean, some things you're like, this went from like a long tee to like a crop top.
Right.
But I mean, they're in now, so like,
Yeah.
you're with a tank
No,
top
right,
on
now
there.
you can pull them out. You can
Yes,
pull them out.
yes.
Yo, I find it funny how we know this shit, right? Like,
I know. I'm like, he's like, I'm like, oh, crop
Right.
top, yes.
Because everyone knows, like, right? Like, I don't know. Like, I just assumed everybody kind of knows what Discovery is and that type of
No, they don't.
clothes.
We don't have that in New York.
Have you bought anything like online for dancing
Yes. a
besides
lot.
like outfits?
You mean
Like
dancing, not
props? I don't know.
costumes?
Yeah, not costumes. Like,
The flowers that my girl use. Oh, that's a costume.
I mean, it's
Well, the flowers that the girls use for La
glass
Canto de
piece?
Diosas.
Yeah.
The blue, I got that
oh,
online.
man, I love that piece. I
Thank
love
you.
that piece.
Thank
I
you,
love the
thank you.
outfit. Woo!
Is it weird that I hear the song and I hear the song and I get emotional? Like, I watch the video, I get emotional. It's like,
Really? Let's
I
go
don't
into
know
it. Let's go
why.
into it.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
Tell us why the creation of that piece.
What's crazy is that song wasn't even for. That's not what I had envisioned for the team.
Okay.
That song I wanted to use with my co-ed team.
Gotcha.
And George and I already had started choreographing for that piece.
With that song.
Yes. And then I talked about this with Stacey too. Rocky, like Rocky's Rocky, right?
Yeah.
So he's like my sounding board, or I always go to him for advice. And he's like, I think I like this for the girls. So it wasn't envisioned. I didn't have any choreography, anything for it. It just kind of, I don't know. It's not like a song that means anything to me. I don't know. It's just, I really don't know. I can't even explain it, but it gets me emotional, like watching it,
Yeah.
hearing it. I'm very proud and happy. We all pushed and pushed and pushed because this is a style that we don't do, like flamenco. And we literally would practice just, okay, pinky, this, boom, bring it in, okay, bring it back out. Like, we practice, arms out, okay, up, and then elbow, okay, boom, bring it down, and we'd watch each other, okay, let me see you do it. No, elbow in, okay. Just, so it was something that we all grew, not just me being a director, like, you do this, you do that. I also was in there practicing, you know, not saying that we're doing it perfect, but I didn't want to be salsa dancers trying to do flamenco.
Yeah.
Or make it look exactly like that. We didn't know what we were doing.
No, it's a beautiful piece, and like I said, it's from the song to the dance to the outfit. Like it was, and I did not a lot of research, but I have people that dance flamenco that I know, so that I would ask, like, can I wear this? Should I wear? Because I wanted to be able to dance, but I didn't want to be disrespectful to the culture and wear like a short skirt. Yeah.
So I'm like, can I wear a short skirt in the front, long in the back?
Even the shoes, right?
Yeah, so
Even
we
the
bought
shoes.
those on Amazon.
Okay.
The flower on Amazon. The shirt was from Amazon.
Really?
The only thing that we got made was the skirts.
Yeah.
And so we bought.
So they were custom made for the dancer.
Yes.
Oh,
Zeke,
wow.
my prima Zeke made the
Oh.
skirts.
How would you go to the bathroom with those skirts on?
You know what? I have
Go
to
up
like
or down?
Up? Oh,
yes,
shit.
because
Up.
it has a zipper in
Okay.
the back, so it's like
Oh, okay.
it's just there.
Yeah.
But you can pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah. That was an interesting costume because we hadn't practiced with the skirts until the Thursday before, like the day before our performance.
Oh, shit.
So we're practicing it and we're like, oh, we can't do that. We need to we have to keep this jump really cute. We can't stretch here because it's gonna
Yeah.
It was interesting to dance in a tight skirt, but it was. I mean, I wouldn't change anything.
No,
it was
a beautiful
perfect.
piece. Yeah.
Thank you.
Congrats on that.
So I bought the flowers, the shoes, the shirt from Amazon.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How is the camera good? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it might adjust it. So it almost seems like there's an emotional attachment to the song because of the amount of work you put in.
You know what? Yeah, because people have asked me this a few times, like, "Hey, so how did you come up with this?" Or how do you feel about it? And I really can't describe it. It upsets me that I can't describe it because I don't know. It's so I just can't. I can't put it into words.
Gotcha.
It's but maybe because of that, the amount of work that we put into it, and I don't know.
So that brings up another question. Could you have that same amount of attachment to a franchise piece? Because some of it's not your creation.
Man, I actually do have an attachment to. There's this one piece that we did for Touch, and it was season 7 or 8. It was Tu Hacerte Mía.
Okay.
That song alone is just beautiful.
Yeah.
And the choreography that Georgia Tana did to it really took it up a notch.
Okay.
And I think that's what it is. The amount of work that we put into it to make it look the way they wanted to, and just kind of sell that look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a piece that anybody that was in Touch, or even if they weren't in Touch at the moment, they remember that
Connected.
piece.
Gotcha.
I remember Hacerte Mía. Yeah, everybody knows that piece.
Gotcha.
That was an iconic piece. So that's something that I'm emotionally attached to. It's different. It's different. I don't know. But yeah, I can.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily a creative thing. It's like an effort thing.
Yes.
And you put so much of your own energy into it. So there's this emotional attachment to
extra
the song.
practices, extra this. So we really worked hard to make that look the way it needed to look.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
What in general with Touch, what is the interaction between a director or you and Tanya and George?
It's kind of different, I guess, for me, because we have a regular relationship.
Gotcha.
So sometimes I'll just message her directly, like, "Hey, what is this?" Or I'll message him.
Yeah.
Where there's a page where all the directors are.
Yeah.
And they're there too. So we usually
The whole
ask pages.
states?
Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, all the directors are there. So we usually communicate that way.
Okay.
But sometimes, because I know they're busy and they're traveling, I'm just gonna hit them up directly because I don't want to wait.
Yeah.
Or if it's something that is just a me thing, and it's not necessarily all the other directors, I don't want them to be like, wait, what? Mind your business a little bit, right?
Yeah.
This is a me thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go directly to them.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. For me, it might be a little different. I
Yeah.
like to go straight to the source, kind of thing.
Right.
Has another director from Moscow or something ever hit you up and be like, I need help with this or that?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
For our 10th season, I wanted to do a medley of all our old pieces. We did
Okay.
little snippets. And I'm really bad with remembering things. I can't remember what Touch team it was, but she emailed me to see if they could use the song and if they could do the same thing, because it was also their 10th year. I'm like, go for it. Costume wise, so hey, they didn't have these shoes. Where did you get yours? Or because at the time when we first started, we would just buy things online. Our costumes we would buy at stores.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But then the team started getting so big. By season 2 for me, we had to get pink shirts and they were sold out because everybody was buying the same shirt.
Really?
So we're like, hey, what did you do? I'm like, I just bought white and we painted them pink. You know, like what can you do?
Yeah, little arts and crafts thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're like, okay, what did you do? Hey, where did you get that shirt? So we did communicate, I guess, a lot more then. But now that the costumes are all made in one place, we don't really have to.
Okay.
Because it's like, we're getting them from this factory. We don't need to, hey, where did you get this? It's the same place.
Oh, is that how all the dancers get the same outfit?
Yeah.
It comes from a factory?
Yeah, so that it's easier for people from like out of the country to get them, you know?
Yeah.
Because they don't have H&M that I know of, you know, or like or Forever 21. So like we can't just go to the store and pick
They
it
don't
up.
have a Discovery.
Hello. They don't have an easy pickings, you know? So, yeah, now we just all get everything from like made.
Yeah.
It's easier. So, yes and no. Like then, yes, now not so much.
Not so much. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like dealing with kids, you also teach younger kids, different
Yes.
variant ages.
I teach at a dance studio on Belmont and Austin, Christine Belpedia. I teach 5 to 8-year-olds. I have 21 in my class.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then that's a pause there.
That's a pause.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And then I have 9, 12, or 10 to 13-year-olds. And then I have 7 teenagers, like all the way to 18.
13s?
Yeah. So I teach those at the school, and then
Yeah.
I work for After School Matters.
Okay.
And that's only for high school kids.
Okay.
So I like teaching kids better. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, do you have a preference on your favorite? Well, what's your favorite team from all the ones that you're
Favorite
directing?
team
Yeah.
that I'm.
The one you look forward to going to, like, oh, this is going to be fun.
Man, I don't have one that I don't like to go to.
Okay.
If anything, the 5-year-olds.
Really?
Yeah.
What? All right.
I
go ahead.
said
Go.
it.
Why?
Yes.
Tell us
Say
the
it.
story.
Yeah.
I just feel like their attention span is just not there, you know?
Yeah.
And the class is an hour. So I got them for a good 30 minutes. They're in it.
Okay, right.
It. And then after that, they're like,
Looking at the butterflies, right?
Miss
flying.
Kimmy, I bought a unicorn shirt. I'm like, that's awesome. But then the moment you say you bought a unicorn shirt, the other one's
All
like,
of them bought
well,
it,
I got a unicorn ponytail. Oh, and I'm like,
Yeah.
can we get back to the routine though? Like,
Now, is their attention span better or worse because they don't have cell phones than, let's say, a teenager, a preteen?
man, that's a good question. I would say it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
it's better.
Because we
Yeah.
all need to admit that the phone is fucking with our
Man,
heads.
Yeah.
it
It's
fucks,
fucking with our
fucked
attention
everything
spans.
up.
Yeah.
Fucking
My-
YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
My niece is 3, and I have twin little sisters. They're 4, going to be 5 in November. And tablet is life.
Yeah.
Tablet is life.
Yeah.
Like they're on it, and then when it dies, it's a wrap.
Oh yeah, game over.
Like they'll take my mom's phone, my dad's phone. Like I'm calling, they're declining. They're like, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Nope.
This
I'm
YouTube video is
watching.
better.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Technology has
right.
it's helped and it's fucked us up.
I
at the
noticed it
same
with
time.
me because I'll be watching TV and I'm still scrolling.
As you're
And
watching
I don't know what I'm scrolling on, and I don't know what I just watched. So I gotta rewind it to rewatch it again.
I'll play games on my phone
Yeah.
while I'm watching something.
Yeah.
But it's weird. I'm paying attention.
You are paying attention, but you don't like
You're
really.
multitasking.
Yeah.
Like I can't read without headphones and music on.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Does it kind of train you to multitask?
Nah, I think we're not.
Maybe back then.
Yeah, back then maybe,
Yeah.
but now.
Now there's just way too much.
it's way
Yeah.
too much.
Like back in the day, you couldn't do much on your phone, so it's just a phone.
Yeah.
You know, like
Do you remember texting under the desk and
What?
with the T9?
straight line.
Yeah.
I would do this.
Yeah.
I would lay down and be like,
Right. Da-da-da.
You gotta click it 4 times
Click
to
it
get
where
the
you
team.
gotta click. Yeah. And you knew
you memorize it.
You know the feel of the button.
You're like 1, 2, 3,
Right, right.
space down,
Yeah.
3, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
That
So
was the day.
like working with so many kids, have you ever got hit on by a dad or mom? It's 2019. I don't want to judge.
No, but not directly.
Not directly. What
But
happened?
I noticed that he would always come in.
They'll show up to practice
Yeah, yeah.
every,
Like,
every
he'll come
time.
in and,
Yeah.
like-
the dad would show up to pick up the kid.
And,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he's just like, hey, how did you do today? I'm like, great.
Yeah. Okay.
Like he did last week. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm like,
He's turning around again, like, bye.
Right back at
One
you.
more time, right?
Like-
Right away, you knew, like, what's up.
you can tell.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
I don't know. I'm way too observant sometimes.
Gotcha.
Sometimes I see and observe things that I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have seen that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I didn't
There
want to
ain't
know
nothing
that.
wrong about that, though.
Yeah.
I didn't want to know that.
Yeah.
But so I'm very like I'm really good with energy. I can tell when things are like funky.
Yeah.
I'm just like funny story, not funny, but kind of funny. Someone that I know that is a dancer.
Okay.
It's a very famous dancer.
Okay.
I ran into them in the hallways at CSBF, and
Okay.
we were talking and whatever. And they said to someone else, "Oh my God, Kimberly was like it back in the day. Like right now, she's not doing much, but she used to be it back in the day."
What does that mean? Damn.
I'm like, bitch.
They said it to your face? Or?
Yeah, ooh, I said she. Whatever.
Oh, whatever.
Okay.
She.
The person
Yes.
was just talking to someone else.
Yeah.
So I don't even think they realized what they said and how they said it and how it sounded.
Right.
And New York Kim probably would have like gotten into it right then and
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
She would have squared up.
Chicago Kim
Wow.
is like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm just gonna let it be, And I didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
But it definitely stayed in my mind because I'm like, I wonder if people that have her mentality think that I'm not doing anything because I'm not on every flyer of every Congress, or I'm not on every website, or I don't fucking know. Like,
Yeah.
that's fine. Like, to each their own. You want to travel? Go for it. You want to,
Do you, boo, right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's funny because, like you're saying, like, wow, that takes up a lot of creativity, and I'm pretty sure you're thinking, like, wow, that's a lot.
It is
you
a
know?
lot. Yeah.
People don't know that.
Right.
People don't, and that's fine. You don't need to know. That's none of your fucking business. That's what I do. You don't need to be involved, but I do a lot, and that's one of the things. Like, I have to educate them dance wise and educate them about like things that are happening in the world through dance, and how can we connect the two, and how can we bring awareness to this through dance, and how can we do that through dance. And it's challenging because that's something that, not that I didn't know, but I'm learning as I kind of go.
Takes a lot of thinking.
Yeah. So, yeah, I love working for After School Matters. It's definitely challenged me, and it's made me grow
Gotcha.
as a teacher as well. Because I also teach diverse learners. That's what the term that they use. And one of my dancers, one of my students, is blind.
Oh.
Like his eyes never developed.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have eyes at all, right? And I have to teach him how to dance.
That's awesome.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
That's
okay,
awesome.
put your weight on your left
Yes.
foot. Make sure that you put all your weight on your left foot. Like, you can pick up your right foot now. Okay, now tap out with your right. Like, I have to be very verbal to make sure that he understands what the other one that's seeing me, understands by seeing.
I feel like that just makes you a better teacher.
It does.
Yeah.
It does, but
Yeah.
it's challenging because we get used to and comfortable and lazy with just like doing it once and that's it, or
Watch me,
watching.
watch me, and then you do it. Yeah.
But it's like sometimes as a teacher, sometimes I know what I'm doing, but it's kind of hard to explain it.
Oh, yeah.
Like a roll. Like, okay, well, I'm bringing my shoulder forward, and I'm bringing it up and back into the side. Like, I know what I'm doing. So if I do it 25 times, you're gonna be able to see it and be like, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
you can't see me,
do
how
you
am I gonna
describe
tell
it?
you
Right.
to roll?
Yeah.
Like, I do it so many times.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. So it's definitely
Seems like you
challenging,
learned a
but
lot from that.
Oh yeah, it definitely teaches me a lot.
I think that's a good mark of somebody who knows their craft. If you can explain it in like layman's terms, in the lowest amount of words.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people who like have some type of knowledge will use big words or big terminology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I know this field.
Yeah.
But if you can't explain it to like an 8-year-old,
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no- you're not explaining it.
You're really not a master of that craft.
You just completely just confuse them even more.
Yeah.
Because now they're like, forget about the roll. What's undulation? Like, what's that? Or
Right.
like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what? Forget about the
like,
roll.
yeah.
What's this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Collaboration. That's something that I don't see a lot of. When I first moved to Chicago, and one of the reasons why I wanted to move here is because I felt like everybody was very supportive of one another.
Yeah.
And they were very, like, there would be a lot of collaborations. People would go to different events and perform together, different things. I love that. That was something that in New York at the time wasn't happening.
When was that?
I've been here for 7 years now, so 2012.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like now the tables have turned. I feel like now Chicago is a little more separated. And then New York is a lot, like they're doing a lot of things together.
Yeah.
Like,
Why
hey,
did
let's do this video. Hey, let's do that.
Is that a cyclical thing, or is that because some of the people have changed?
I think it's definitely because people, the newer generation, at least in New York, is wanting to learn. Like they're hungry, so they're like, I'm gonna go to your class. Oh, you want to take this? Okay, then he's teaching. Let's go over there to his class. So everybody's just in everybody's class trying to learn and trying to grow. So there's a lot better. There's a lot more collaboration.
Yeah.
Where I don't know why it's not like that here anymore.
Why did you make that change from New York to Chicago?
That's one of the reasons, right? I just said I like the way people. Also, for me, when I was growing up in New York or dancing in New York, I feel like you had to fit a type of mold. Maybe that's just me, but I felt like there was a mold that you needed to fit in.
Okay.
And I don't fit into any fucking mold. Like, I'm me, and this is it. And I'm the girl that would go to the social in Tim's and would dance, and would dance just as good.
If not
next
better.
to the girl in her shoes.
So you do a triple in your butters?
Yeah.
No, because you don't want to crease. You do a slow little right turn.
Yeah.
I see it like a whole bar. Just hey, suavecito.
Okay.
Pero, you know, like, or my Jordans, whatever. Like, I will dance at anything because I'm just comfortable and that's just me.
Yeah.
But I felt like you had to have like straight hair and long straight hair and like the heels and tall and people wouldn't ask me to dance sometimes until they would see me dance.
Like you had to prove
Unless
yourself.
they knew me, you know?
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, can you dance? And in my head, I'm like, I should say no because I saw you stare at me for the past like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then now that you finally see me dance, you're like, oh, I want to dance with you. Ugh. Anyway, we're in Chicago. I felt like it wasn't like that. My first time coming to a dance event, or not a dance event, but going out social dancing was to Cubby.
Cubby Bear?
And I loved it. Everybody was just like, hey, vente pa acá, que siento que es el otro. And it was just so much fun. I'm like, wow, I love this. And this is what I was missing in New York. And it didn't matter that I was literally in a t-shirt and my hair was a hot mess. And like this, you know, like it was curly. And
This is a hot mess?
no, this is a cute mess.
Yeah.
Cute mess.
This is pretty cute.
But you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
curly. I don't want to say curly hair wasn't a thing, but it definitely wasn't a thing.
Okay.
Like,
I can see that, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you have to have like a straight back bun or the straight hair or like, you know, the phony ponies. Like, leaving your hair natural and to perform was not a thing. Like, that was like a big no-no.
Okay.
Right? So I feel like I had to be that fit that moment.
You had to follow something.
Yeah, like I don't want to straighten my hair for a show that I'm gonna sweat and it's gonna get curly. What the fuck is the point?
You wanted to be Kim Rivera.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not with it, and that's why I didn't join like a team for a while after I danced with Eddie, because I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm not with any of that.
Gotcha.
But then when I came here, I saw like everybody was together. Nobody cared about how you looked. Everybody was just dancing, having a good time. I'm like, man, I like this.
Yeah.
This is Kate, and you're listening to Treyguey Podcast.